Hello, Wildcard. It's Vulpixie. Over on my YouTube and Twitch, I've started running Pokemon-themed D&D campaigns where we take the world of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and combine them with the tabletop role-playing mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons. So when Wildcard asked me to run a campaign for the channel, I jumped at the opportunity to create a one-shot for Giwi, Jaiden, Smith, and Ouija to explore. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Winter's Crest. You have now entered a world that is only inhabited by Pokemon. In this world, many Pokemon have turned to a life of crime, and many natural disasters plague the land. The birth of these issues also resulted in the eventual birth of rescue and exploration teams. Pokemon would band together with friends and strangers alike to explore new places, earn rewards, defeat criminals, and maybe seek something about themselves along the way. So firstly, we're going to introduce every single player here, so just say your name and what Pokemon you are playing as, and we'll start with Smith.
Yeah, hi, I'm SunflowerSmith. I am Ogerpon.
What type of Ogerpon are you?
Oh, sorry, I'm the water. I have the water mask. I forgot what it already is. DLC lover, say it in one of the chats. You know.
All right, and who is Mr. Swallet over there?
What's up, fellow Pokemons? It's me, your boy Swallet. I'm a wizard or something. Let's do this!
Close enough.
Hello, my name is Jaiden, and I'm Archeops, and I'm gonna live forever!
Yeah! Confidently, I say that, agreeing. Yeah, sure.
Hi guys, I'm Giwi, I'm a Scolipede, and I'm just here to make ends meet, alright? I'm here to do what needs to be done.
So to set the scene here, the sun has dipped below the distant snow-covered hills. Night has fallen, and you all find yourselves safe and snug in the large tap room of the High Inn. There have been swirling rumors of poachers and gangs using this inn to stash their ill-gotten gains, and your exploration team has been sent by Treasure Town authorities to investigate. Greedent, the industrious owner and barkeep, is bustling about, serving fresh mugs of asperberry ale and loaves of bread with berries baked inside, a couple pies here and there. It's nice and cozy and warm inside this lovely little inn. A few other patrons are seated about the room, some of them eating, some of them reading, some of them merely enjoying the warmth of the inn. And in the corner, a surly-looking Sneasel quietly strums a lyre and hums some kind of familiar tune, but kind of just background noise at this point. So at this time, maybe helping yourselves to a table or going in and mingling with the other Pokemon in there would be a good way
I call this table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna slowly walk.
Wait, when I enter the room, I search for traps.
Yeah, give me an investigation roll. Roll me a d20, please.
Roll. 16.
You find with your perceiving Swallet eyes, there are no traps at the entrance of this
thank
inn.
God.
So you're safe to walk inside or
I search for invisible traps.
give me a perception check. Another d20. Go.
3. I'm not seeing shit. I'm just gonna take a seat.
Can I roll for finding the cleanest chair?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check. D20.
Perception check, okay.
Damn, I just walked in and sat down. I didn't think about all this.
I rolled
And you
want to
live forever?
Not gonna die. Okay, a 10. The heat of the room and like the smoke from the fire kind of make it a little bit hard to see, so you're kind of 50-50. There's one chair over here that maybe looks clean, but the other one maybe has some questionable looking stuff on the bottom part, so you're gonna take a gamble.
I'm gonna sit in my comfort chair with the clean chair and my friends.
Well, actually, I'm gonna roll a d20 and we're gonna see 1 to 10 is a clean chair, 11 through 20 is a dirty chair. I rolled a nat 1. That is a clean chair for you.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's as clean as it gets.
Sparkling.
I can't believe you wanted the chair to be dirty.
I sidle in, I'm a little shy, and you know what, I don't trust like that. I lean against the bar looking as cool as possible. I order a drink.
Oh, there comes like when you're like way out here still. You order a drink?
Yeah, I'm leaning on the bar.
Hello, welcome to the High Inn. Might I interest you in a bottle of Asperberry Ale, or we have some lovely pints of moo milk for sale? What can I interest you in, my dear Scolipede?
I'll take the ale, thanks. Your
ale?
strongest shit.
Oh, the strongest I have. All right, he scuttles underneath the bar where he keeps a lot of his stronger concoctions. And voila, we have Asperberry Ale, freshly squeezed, ripe, and brewing underneath in the darkest of conditions, makes for a more potent kick. That'll be 10 gold, please.
All right, I take it. I pay it. I buy the ale.
Thank you very much for your patronage, my good Scolipede. If you need anything else, please don't hesitate to come back. We have plenty to go around.
Thank you. I down it. I have liquid courage. I sit down at the table with all the other people.
You know that chair's a little dirty, right?
Yeah.
I don't notice. It's fine. It's chill.
Liquid courage.
Anyone see any good movies lately?
I
ask with a wry grin.
I haven't because I've just been watching Marvel films.
Oh, I'm not familiar with this Marvel you're talking about, but...
Yeah, it's a bunch of Pokemon who come together and call themselves the Avengers. It's
wow,
cool.
that sounds kind of
Wow.
hype.
Yeah.
I'm getting up. I'm walking around. Once I'm here.
No way.
If you give me an investigation check there.
20. Roll. 13.
You can see that some of the doors at the upstairs part of the inn are closed. Maybe one's like halfway open, but they just appear to be normal inn rooms to you.
I'm going in the one that the door's in.
You're just gonna hop into a bed of somebody. You don't know who's been sleeping in there or if that belongs to anybody.
I think the barkeep might not like that. I think you have to buy it.
Look, my intelligence is 6, guys.
Yeah, you did roll really bad. I remember that.
I saunter over to the greetant behind the bar. I say, "Hello, my good sir or madame.
I'm a sir.
Okay, sir. What's the haps? What's going on around here? Is there any adventures to be had?"
Adventures? I mean, we see plenty of adventurers come and we see them go. Things have been, for the most part, okay. I bought this inn just a little while back. It was very
congratulations.
Thank you. It was very run down, but I've done my best, brewing my own Asperberry Ale and baking goods, trying to keep it afloat. But, I can offer a bed to the weary traveler exploration team.
Well, that's all great. If you don't have any quests for me, I suppose I'll sit back down. Thank you.
Quests? What do you...
Oh, yes.
I mean...
Quests, adventures, people to fight, things to discover.
Give me a persuade. We're gonna do a persuasion roll, so give me a d20 to see how much you can coax out of him, because he seems a little hesitant.
I'm just realizing that I have the +1 to some stuff and like plus whatevers.
Yes.
I got a 15 +1, so 16.
Okay. So you ask about adventures to be had and any quests to be had, and the greeting kind of looks around a little nervously, and he kind of eyes the Sneasel a little bit, but he turns his attention back to you and says, "Well, lately there have been a run of brigands and thieves and no good rapscallions trying to make trouble in my inn. Thankfully, I haven't seen them much this winter. This winter has been rather harsh, but there's a notorious group that sometimes shows itself here. Thankfully, we haven't seen them yet, but, things could potentially change, so heaven help us if they do decide to attack my poor little inn. I've only seen them in the tree line every now and then, but they mostly keep their distance. They don't really want to mingle with the Pokemon here. They haven't had a reason to yet."
Well, that would be horrible if anything bad happened to this fine establishment. Maybe we can help.
The warm atmosphere is shattered by a sudden thump.
Huh?
What?
Who said that?
What happened?
There's a huge thump at the door as the main doors to the tap room are kicked open. And in the doorway stand 3 dark shapes. Tall Gabite with glowing red eyes and saliva dripping from their fangs. With wicked grins.
They're rabid.
Yeah, with wicked grins and their claws at the ready, they launch into A sudden attack. Whoa, who could have predicted?
Hey, yo, chill! Are they fucking shit up? What are
They're,
they?
they are. They're
profiling
coming,
them. What
they're
have they
coming
done?
around and they're starting to overturn the tables and they're like growling at the Greedent and he's
Whoa!
I want to do a
cowering in
move.
the
I want to do
corner.
a move.
And this Magmar moves to protect the little Charcadet. This old Delcatty, she's like an elderly grandma, and she's like, ah! And the
Not
Sneasel.
the old Delcatty.
Yeah, so they're just kind of coming in here and fucking shit up. So if you guys want, you're more than welcome to. You can do whatever you want. Do you want to initiate a battle or talk to them or what?
I raise my voice and say, "Kind sirs, can you please not cause any ruckus in this fine establishment? You're scaring
I'll
everybody."
just growl at you before you can even finish your sentence. It doesn't.
All right,
seem
you're
like-
gonna get fucked up, bitch. I say as I pull out my magic
Dragon
missiles.
Claw.
My magic missiles.
All right.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
All of my friends, please give me a d20. We are going to do initiation rolls and decide the order of turns if you want to engage in battle with these three.
Oh shit.
I rolled
I'm
an
going
18.
in.
You rolled a 15. And then
No, I rolled an 18.
18. That's
Oh,
really
I also
good.
rolled 18.
Jaden
I rolled
got
a
nice.
19.
Kiwi
Oh,
rolled a 19.
the liquid
I'm at
courage.
7.
These guys are fucked.
So do we choose like what moves are we fighting them? What's up?
Yeah, you guys initiated a battle, and now they're poised and ready to attack. They see you guys squaring up, so they're readying their claws and they're ready to strike. So how battles will work is I will always say Giwi is up. Like, Giwi, you would be first. So Giwi is on deck to attack, and then Smith on standby. And then when it's Smith's turn, I would go, Smith, you're on deck. Jane, you are on standby. So then you know to, like, get ready for your turn, etc., etc. So, Giwi, you can choose to move. You can choose to attack one of the Gabites. There are 3 of them there.
Okay, well I'm pissed. This guy knocked over my table. I grabbed my drink just in time. Wait, do I have to roll for that? I drink it because I'm not losing that shit. Okay.
Actually, give me an athletics check to see, because the Gabite sees you going for the
Okay.
drink and he just wants to be an asshole and grab the drink.
I need to
before you
finish my
can.
drink. I literally just
All
paid so
right.
much gold for this
All
shit.
right, roll a d20 to see if you can grab that little drink before he can.
Okay, I'm rolling. I got a 9.
I got an 18, so the Gabite yoinks your drink and goes
I'm
and
Wow.
throws the bottle away.
beyond furious. I've never been so fucking incensed in my
Glass
life. My
shattering.
day is ruined. I lunge across the table at this fucker. They're going down.
All right, what attack would you like to roll on him, or what attack would you like to do? So
Where
you
are
have,
my attacks?
So you have actions for every turn you do, and then some of you have bonus actions. So for you, Giwi, if you want to do like your unarmed strike, that could be like your poison sting, or you could whip out your gun that you're carrying on your back because you are.
I pull out my gun.
Oh my god. What happened to this world?
This is serious. I pull out my gun instantly.
You need to first roll to see if you can hit this Gabite in the first place. So roll a d20 for me. Because you have to
All
roll.
right.
You have to roll past his armor class. So he has an armor class
Please.
of 14.
No! It's a 3.
Okay, well you whip out your gun, but the
Where did
juice
you get
from
your
the
gun permit?
What happened to my
Yeah.
21? What happened to my 21?
the alcohol you consumed made you miss wildly, and it hits the wall behind the Gabite, and he just goes. What a loser! He can't even hit me when I'm
It's the
right in
worst day of
front
my
of her.
fucking life.
What almost happened to us? I'm right here at the table.
All right, Giwi, your turn is pretty much done because you attacked and you missed. So we will have Smith up on deck,
this is
and
so
Jaden,
cringe.
you are on standby.
Okay.
I turned to look at this creature who just drank my friend's best no-no juice, and I used my water cudgel, aka my ray of frost, on this creature.
All right, roll a d20 to see if you can hit it.
So I had to look up movesets to figure out that.
Yes,
I rolled an 8.
so you tried to hit with a ray of frost, but the Gabite kind of twirls out of the way like a little ballerina and goes, "What losers? They can't hit me when I'm right in front of them." He's laughing himself silly right now that these Pokemon, these so-called adventurers, just can't hit him for whatever reason. So Smith, if you want to move, you are able to move. If you want to, you can try and do an unarmed strike, which is like a bonus action. You always look at your actions and your bonus action.
Give me a second. I'm really nervous in thought, but the time is moving ever so slowly. Yeah, I'm actually really mad at the situation. I don't really like being laughed at or talked sideways, so I'm gonna unarmed strike. Like I'm gonna Shoryuken uppercut this guy for laughing at us.
Nice. Roll a d20 to see if you can actually land that.
Okay, rolled a 3.
Ooh, and as
Guys,
you try to shore
we gotta pull
Yukin,
our shit together.
he bounces out of the way and lands on top of the table. He just
This is really bad.
have at it, boys. These guys are nothing but chums. They can't hit us for shit. And so the
What
other
the
Gabite just keep wreaking havoc in the bar and knocking over the tables and scaring the other patrons. The Greedent's cowering in fear. The Magmar is kind of standing very defensively, protecting the little tiny Charcadet. The grandma at this point, she's just fainted. She's like terrified out of her mind.
No.
The Sneasel's
Wait, why is there
still-
a child in the bar anyway?
The Sneasel's still strumming his lyre. He's just singing la 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 as this is all going on. Jaiden, you're up to attack.
I'm pissed the fuck off, so I use Thrash, a 120 base power move that locks me into it
all right.
for 2 to 3 turns, and then I get confused.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
Rolling a d20. 6!
Oh my god, guys, what is going on?
No.
So
They started weighting the dice too!
So our Archeops tries to tries to thrash around and hit the Gabite, but they sidestep very gracefully and elegantly, and they're all just laughing their asses off at this point. Like, what's with these? Like, they'd never seen a group of adventurers, honestly, like, more terrible in their life. They are just shocked and astounded. You know what? This one, he's laughed so hard that he's like passed out from lack of oxygen.
Are we gonna die and wipe right here, guys?
Guys, I don't think we're built for this. Maybe we should leave.
All right, Jaiden. Well, you're kind of locked in the thrash, but you missed your first thrash.
Okay.
But you know what? As luck would have it, one of the Gabites is nearby, so you have a chance to strike him too, because the other one kind of fell over after you missed him.
Yes.
So roll a d20 for me to see if you can hit this one.
Here we go! 17.
Oh, that definitely strikes the Gabite. So I need you to roll your attack dice. So with the thrash, let's see,
Ooh.
2 d6s of damage. So roll 2 6-sided dice for me, and then we'll add up the hit points. Finally!
Oh, I don't know about finally, guys. I've got a 2 and a 1 over here.
Oh, and the
Total
thrash
3.
just kind of like baby slaps the Gabite, and he goes.
God.
It is just a normal move.
I'm in a. This is a Toy Story film. This is what are we doing?
Well, the Gabite just chuckles and laughs. It is now Gabite's turn to attack. And then, Cade, you are on standby after they have finished with their moves. So the Gabite kind of flex, they crack their necks and they flex their claws. And they're all going to try and Dragon Claw at the one that is closest to them. So that is going to be Giwi and Jaiden. So let's see if they can hit an attack.
You guys are gonna get hurt.
No.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
God.
Never mind.
Alright, so
All the
the-
dice are
Just
waiting.
kidding, we all kind of suck.
The Gabites slash with their Dragon Claws, but they miss because Giwi, the Scalopede, and Archeops, Jaiden Archeops, they both duck expertly, and their claws kind of dig into the ground, so they're kind of now stuck in the floorboards because they're kind of going all out with their attacks, so they're a little vulnerable now. They're just kind of, uh-oh. They're stuck in place. So they can't really move after that. So, Cade, you are up to attack, and then Giwi, you are on standby.
Let me show y'all how it's done. So this is the one that got hit, right, by the thrash?
Yeah,
Or
by
is it
like the
this
little
one?
little baby thrash. This one's passed out
Okay.
from laughing.
I'm gonna attack the one next to Jaiden with poison spray.
Ooh, good attack. Roll a d20.
Ooh, the music is perfect for this.
I
You're
got
gonna
a
hit.
14.
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh.
You get to hit this guy.
Ooh, that's 2d12.
All right, so roll
So-
2d12 dice for me.
8 and 5, so 13.
13. And then I'm also
Okay.
going to ask you to roll one more d12. If it lands on an even number, this Gabite will also be poisoned.
Ooh. It's 1.
That is an odd number. So Gabite takes 13 hit points of damage. He kind of staggers back. You know, the poison kind of gets in his eyes and like over his nose, and he like tries to get it out of his face. But he did take quite a bit of damage there. So that was a really, really strong attack. The first attack at the end of turn 1. Great job. I
Yeah.
love to see it.
Woo!
Now, Cade, would you like to move or do a follow-up action?
Does unarmed strike count?
I'm going to say it does. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
another d20. You want to
Yeah, I'll
trudge over
I walk
and-
up to this guy who's writhing in pain from my acid attack, and I roll another d20, and I get a 9.
That does not, unfortunately, hit. So you try and smack him, but he manages to dodge out of the way this time. But
Alright.
he did take quite a bit of damage. So great job, Cade. You're carrying the team on your big swallow back. We're proud of you. All right, Giwi, you are up on deck. Smith, you are on standby.
What I'm gonna want to do is I'm gonna want to take a sucker punch attack. This one has its claws stuck in the table in the ground, right?
Yeah, he's immobile right now. He's immobile right now.
Right. So I'm gonna do my best to do like a little sucker punch action right
Alright.
now. I'll do an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Do I have any weapons besides my gun? Do I have anything that I can stab him with?
Unarmed strike, that would be like you could do like a mega horn attack or like a poison sting attack. Kind of flexible, whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'll do poison sting.
All right.
And then I would like to dash over behind the bar afterwards. Is that allowed?
Of course, you can do whatever. Let's do your attack first. So roll a d20.
All right. I'm rolling. It's a 12.
A 12. You know what? That is going to actually hit because he's a little incapacitated from being in the floor, so his armor class went down just a little bit, So 12 is going to hit, so I need you to roll 2d4s, I think. Yeah, 2d4s. Yeah.
Okay, we got 1 is a 2, and then 1 is a 1, so it's a 3.
3. All right. So the Gabite takes a little poison sting, but now you need to roll me a d12 because if it's an even number, he's going to get poisoned from the poison sting.
Okay, let's go. It's a 6.
That is going to result
Nice.
in him being poisoned. So at the end
Get
of every
wrecked.
turn, Giwi, you're going to roll 1d6 dice, and that's how much extra damage he'll take. So go ahead and roll that d6 dice right now for me, please.
It's a 6.
All right, so he takes 6 extra points of poison damage. You can kind of see a little tinge of
Nice.
purple on his face, and he doesn't look too good. He's kind of
Okay.
swaying, but he does manage to free himself. So if you would like, you can now move to the bar.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. I'm going behind the bar. Am I allowed to look around to see if there's any extra cash coins that fell down in the commotion back here while I'm hiding?
Yeah,
Are there any sort of?
Let's see. Give me an investigation check, please. Roll a d20.
And it's a 14.
-1 with your modifiers is at 13. So you can see the Greedent kind of using his tail to hide, but from the bar, maybe right around here, you do see a little chest. Maybe there's something in there, but there's also another little chest over here. So pick chest 1 or chest 2. Which one would you?
I'll pick chest 2.
Pick chest 2. All right. Inside there is the 10 gold that you had originally spent
Oh fuck
on your
yeah!
drink. So you got to pass.
Yes, I take that back while I'm back there. Hopefully nobody notices. Okay, I do have really high stealth though. I'd like to say
I
have
rolled a
plus
4.
8 stealth.
the 4 right now. So Greedent, he's cowering in fear. He definitely
Dude,
does
you
not
could
see
take
you.
anything back there.
He doesn't see it. All right. Good job, Giwi. All right, Smith, you are up to attack, and then Jaiden, you are on standby.
Okay. I think I'm going to use Lash Out because I'm really mad right now. So if we can pretend I'm picking up a chair to hit him over the head with it.
Of course.
That's the flavor text. I've rolled a 15, but I'm not very strong.
So you can attack. Go ahead. So unarmed strike, that is 1d4 damage.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. All right. So your chair comes, you raise this chair over the head of the Gabite, and you kind of try and smack him with it. It kind of makes him stagger a little bit, take a tiny little bit of damage. But also because he's poisoned and you hit him, let's have you roll a 1d6 and see how much more extra poison damage he's going to take.
I got a 2.
A 2. So he's going to take 2 extra points of damage. So that is going to leave him at that much health, and he kind of staggers a little bit extra. He's a little bit more weakened because of the poison in him. He's not feeling super hot, He's swaying a little bit, but he's still growling and ready to fight. But good job getting some damage.
I wanted to actually, after striking him, dash away into the supply closet.
When you tried to move away from the Gabite, he is going to do what's called an attack of opportunity on you. So we're going to see if he can hit you right now. I rolled a 4, so he tries to swipe at you with his Gabite claws, but Smith, Ogrepon, you are too nimble and too quick, and you dash into the supply closet, safe and without any harm to you. Jaiden, you are up to attack, and the Gabite will be
All
right
right.
after you.
All right, so I'm still thrashing, I believe, right?
Yeah, you're still. This is turned to a thrash.
And I'm still pissed off that everyone is hitting so weakly that I'm gonna attack this one. I want him dead. I want him
the one
dead
that's
and
passed out!
past fainted.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d20.
D20 in the works. 7.
You know
Come
what?
on.
Him being passed out, he kind of doesn't have any armor right now, so the thrash is gonna, fully conk it on him. So go ahead and give me your
Yes.
thrash. All right, you're gonna give me 3 d12s.
3 D12s?
Yeah, your thrash it's powerful, but you are gonna be
Okay,
confused
I've
by the end
got-
of next turn.
I've got total 17.
All right, so the Gabite number 3 with the 17, doo, 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 it takes all of the shit from you, thrashing with your wings and your head, going ape shit on this guy. And he from you hitting him, he does wake up, and now he's kind of bleeding and bruised all over from you doing what you just did. And he's kind of appalled that you would kick a guy while he's down. He's just like shocked and appalled right now.
He made fun of us. He's gotta die.
So that leaves now the Gabite are up, unless Jaiden, you want to do a follow-up attack or you want to move away.
Can I do a follow-up attack?
You need to roll a d12 to see if you hit yourself in confusion first. Actually, wait, no, let's see if you
Okay.
can even hit. So roll a d20 to see if we can hit. And you can do like one more follow-up attack. You can do like a wing attack, or we'll say.
I got an 11.
An 11. Well, sadly, you try your hardest to chop your wing over at the Gabite, but whoop, he dodges.
These dice suck. I hate Google.
All right, the Gabite are on deck. Cade, you are on standby, but the Gabite are kind of they're kind of looking a little worse for wear. So one of them says, "Guys, let's get out of here," and they all just book it. They book it out of the inn. The inn is trashed. The greeting is a little worse for wear, and some of the patrons are still shaken and tormented. But for now, the threat has left. They kind of turned tail and ran because you guys were finally getting some good hits in. They realized, like, wow, these adventures don't suck.
I yell, and stay out!
Who are you guys? What's going on?
The greeting kind of opens his eyes, and after hearing the commotion is gone. Is it over? And then the Magmar is just like comforting the little child over here. They're there. And the grandma's still passed out, and the Sneasel's kind of snickering to himself at like witnessing whatever the fuck just happened in front of him.
What's so funny, punk?
The Sneasel just continues chuckling. He's too busy laughing. He doesn't really notice you.
Okay, I want to take
Whatever,
an apple out of this like supply closet and like walk out towards the like seating arrangements. I want to take a bite out of my apple, and I want to ask what the Sneasel knows, or we'll have to get physical.
You can either do a persuasion or an intimidation check on the Sneasel to see if he'll get talking.
Oh, I look so tiny. I want to do persuasion.
All right, roll a d20
Let's
for me,
see.
please.
Oh God. Okay, I rolled an 18.
Ooh. All right. So your charming and alluring voice, Ogrepon, carries over the bar, the midst of the chaos. The Magmar is like talking to the child, and Grandma's like slowly waking up. The Greeden's like running in circles, freaking about. But you're able to approach the Sneasel, and Sneasel kind of narrows his eyes over at you and goes, what do you want? What's going on?
We want a sense of adventure, and we need it now. What do you know about what just happened to this bar?
I only know rumors and stories. I'm not sure if it would interest any of you. A simple bard like myself. I know of tales far and wide. I've been around the woods. I've been around this mountainous area. I know what lurks in the trees.
What do you know about the three fellas with the bright red eyes? And you better get talking, because I can't hold my friends back for very much longer.
He kind of looks over at the Archaeops, who's a little confused. He's got little birds circling above their head. And then the Swallows just glaring still angrily. I don't know what are you doing over there, Scallopede? The Greedent finally
Oh.
notices you. What are you doing back here?
Oh, I was high. That was so scary. I jump over the bar. That was horrible, guys. Is everyone okay? I walk over. I go over to the old lady, and I'm like, oh my god, she's passed out. And I start checking her for her vitals. I check her pockets to see if there's anything in there while I
Whoa.
pretend
Give me a
she's
slight-
okay.
Whoa,
All right,
whoa.
give me a sleight of hand check for you, Giwi, D20, real quick.
Okay.
Before Sneasel continues, kind of just
I'm like,
folds
oh my
his
god,
arms and
she's
watches.
passed out, guys. Something horrible just happened. That's a 4.
You try and poke around in like the Delcatty's, like tuft of fur here to see if there's any gold, but she just wakes up. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. And she kind of shakes her head back and forth, getting the dust off of her pretty coat. She is what we have called like aged gracefully. She is an old Delcatty, but she's still very,
She's a
very
gilf.
pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me up. I was just so overcome with fear. And then the Sneasel kind of is like tapping his claws on the table, just waiting for the scene to die down.
Can I roll a dice to see if I'm confused and think any of the people here are threats and attack them?
Roll me,
no.
yeah, D12. If you roll an odd, you're still confused, and you think that Swallow is an
Okay.
enemy.
Whoa,
D12.
wait, can I roll a medicine check to say snap out of it? You're okay.
It's too late. I'm already rolling my D12 at 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you are confused. You can try and thrash on Swallow. Roll a D20 to see if you hit him.
D20. 9.
You sadly try and like thrash your wings on him, but you stumble and you fall and crumple on the floor
Whoa.
pathetically. Now, Swallow, realizing that Archeops is still confused, you can roll a medicine check to try and get her to snap out of it.
All right, you got to snap out of it. I rolled a 16.
Nice.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can use whatever methods to snap her out of confusion.
I grab the nearest drink and I pour it all over Archeops' face and I shake her violently and say, "Snap out of it! It's okay! It's okay!" You're
Oh,
welcome.
thanks for snapping me out of it. I almost did something horrible to innocent civilians.
It okay. We all get a little crazy sometimes. Yeah, Sneasel, if you don't want our
It's
friend
Google.
here to thrash all over again, you better start talking, okay?
Yeah, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the ragtag team that is threatening you, and I'm gonna need you to speak up about those 3 red-eyed guys.
Well, conveniently, just as Sneasel is about to open his mouth. You good there, Archeops?
Oh, I
We're
didn't know
back.
you could see that. I thought it was like a after I'm done kind of thing.
As you guys all are trying to get some information out of the Sneasel, you hear this deep voice ringing and booming from outside in the tree line just outside of the inn.
Children, do not fight it. Do not fear me.
I can't do this voice. Let me restart. I have come for the Char Cadet, and for him alone. He has failed. He has sinned in my eyes. And tonight, on Winter's Crest, his time is up. You have an hour to surrender him to me, or to my Gabite. Else I shall submit you all unto my judgment. So you guys don't see you can't see anything from inside the bar where you're at, but you guys can clearly hear this huge voice just echoing and like almost shaking the floorboards, causing the dust to fall from the ceiling.
Gulp.
Come get him. He's at table 4, seat 3.
No, whoa!
Jump his ass right now!
And the the Magmar like turns and glares at you. You will not take my son. You will have to go through me. And so the little Charcadet's kind of like standing tentatively back here, but the Magmar is like very protective over him and is ready to fight. Calm down. The Delcatty like stammers. So it's trying to just make peace of the situation. So the Greedent, hearing this voice, he kind of goes over to the window and goes. "Bah!" He like lets out this terrifying scream, because he noticed that there's a lot more than the 3 Gabite from before.
Oh, they're poking their little heads out.
They're poking their heads from the trees, and you guys can see all of their eyes just glaring harshly.
Holy shit, there's hundreds.
That's a lot. We struggled with 3.
Technically 2.
Yeah, technically,
That's right.
because one passed it, yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
that was
god,
kind of
there's
a
even
win.
more. They just keep copy pasting. Oh my god. That's an army?
What the hell?
I just zoomed
oh
out.
my god!
Guys,
Oh my god.
I don't think we
Oh.
can take these guys. I'm
A
gonna be
single
honest.
father of like 20.
Dude, this guy fucks.
So you guys can kind of see all their glowing red eyes, like hot, like it looks like at least 50, 100. There's a lot of them in the trees, and
50, 100.
there's one big alpha Garchomp lurking in the shadows, and he kind of can infer he was probably the one with the deep woman voice, demanding that little Charcadet over here be sacrificed to him and his horde.
Sniffy, this isn't a rumor. This is much larger. You know what? Hold on. I got
Real.
this prop. I'm gonna use it.
Oh wow.
Sniffy, what's going on?
My immersion.
My immersion is complete. Holy shit. So yeah, right now the group is faced with a couple of choices on how you guys can proceed from here. I'll let y'all figure it out on your own, but if you need a guiding hand or, a list of options on what to do, it seems very clear what they want. So the Sneasel's still kind of cackling to himself. He hasn't really spilled all of the beans just yet. He was maybe trying to get to it, but then they all emerged.
Sneasel, you're gonna have to talk faster.
Give me an intimidation check, Swallet. Let's see if
Okay.
he'll listen to you.
I got a 19.
So
Oh shit.
try that again now that you know how intimidating you are.
Hey, I'm gonna be scarier than that guy out there if you don't start talking.
The Sneasel kind of throws up his hands. Okay. His claws are shaking back and forth, and his little feather kind of droops down. He literally looks like he's about to piss and shit himself. You kind of did a good
Oh my
job.
god.
Good.
Wow.
Okay. I was trying to explain a little earlier, but they revealed themselves. There are tales of what is known as the Winter King lurking in the forest around the mountain where we are right now, saying that he travels the hills on the longest winter night of all the year, the night of winter's crest, whisking off the bad and unruly children. And it's mostly just thought to be a children's story to scare the bad kids into being good. Most folklore and legends, emerge from rumors, but it appears that the rumors here are true. The Winter King does exist, and here he comes looking for a bad child on Winter's Crest night. And the Magmar is kind of glaring, But that can't be. Like, this Charcadet is good. He hasn't done anything to anybody. We're just traveling. He doesn't deserve any of this. So he seems pretty adamant to protect the little kid and not go out.
I don't know if I'm moving too much here, but I would like to pitch me quickly grabbing the child and throwing him through the window.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we can take the Winter King or whatever, so it might not be the worst idea.
How do we know this kid isn't really bad? Is what I want to ask. Like, how do we know this
Yeah,
kid isn't
He
a
Looks like
criminal?
a little
criminal
shit
child.
to me.
No,
A criminal child. Maybe,
I guess we aren't good, huh?
I say we have a little trial here and then decide his fate.
Yeah. How do we test to see if the child is evil or not?
I need one of
True,
you
true.
to give me a history check on...
Oh, me. I got a plus 10.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
I walk up to the child and I stare at him dead in the eyes. And with my 25 history, I learn everything there is to know about this weird little baby.
All right,
So you
so
have 25 history? I've
Yeah,
got negative 2.
Plus 10, baby.
this is Swallet the Sage, very, very wise and knowledgeable, and also very scary, intimidating everybody around him. So with your plus 25 history, it comes to mind a book that you've read about local neighboring kingdoms. So you're able to discern that this Charcadet is actually the prince of that kingdom. The prince of that kingdom. So he is here and traveling. This Magmar was posing as his dad, but he is just captain of the guard here, escorting Charcadet home after being out in a foreign country. So they're just here traveling. The Charcadet you've known is a good little prince in the other kingdom. He hasn't really done anything wrong. He's just a kid traveling. So the Charcadet just stares right back at you pretty bravely for, being threatened and, told to be handed over to a fucking monster outside. So he's a brave little kid.
Bravery. Can I ask the Magmar, why are you guys traveling? And why is it just you and this little kid? Shouldn't you have like a whole platoon or something?
If you must know, Prince Charcadet here was asked to leave the country because it was unsafe for a time. We fled in secrecy. We didn't want to attract attention to ourselves. So I, as his royal guard, have come and escorted him from the country, but now we are on our way back home because things have quieted down. It is now safe for him to return. He is the sole heir to the flame throne in our country of fire.
Do we care about the country of fire?
Do we care?
Genuine question because I think will it be a bigger impact if this child dies here, or because I'm down for the window thing. I'm with Fury Swipes over here,
With the history that Swallet has obtained, you would know that the fire country that is right next door to the continent where Treasure Town is, or the country where Treasure Town is, they're in pretty good relations, and it would be in the best interest that this child be kept safe. So
I'll go to war for the child. I'll go to war for the child.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr. Swallet, you would have to convince your teammate and explain to the two who want to throw him out the window.
Look, I know we're not very big players in this game, guys, but political stability seems pretty important, and it might trickle down onto us having an easier time in our travels.
Trickle down?
Yeah, it's trickle down peaceonomics.
Wait, okay, hold on, Swallow. Can you explain that to me in Kanto region terms?
No.
Okay, I'll go to war for him.
What has the champion ever done for little old me?
Yeah, I'll go to war for the kid.
I'm just figuring, listen, you said that this kid is a royal, politically important, yada, yada, yada. What if we were to get hired on in some sort of, brought on to help negotiate the situation, and perhaps there could be some sort of reward in it at the end if it goes well.
Reward.
That's true. I bet the prince is willing to pay us a lot more than this random brigand outside.
Yeah. It just seems like this could be an opportunity for all of us. Maybe we can make something out of this. For us, not for you. Good luck.
Yeah.
The Magmar kind of strokes his long snout with claws, and he says, I'm sure if you were to help ensure the safety of the prince, we could arrange something with Celarouge, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Armarouge, the king and queen of Fire Country, for seeing their son home safely, and getting out of this situation alive. I'm sure they would be willing to offer a huge amount of gold in return for keeping their precious and only heir to the throne safe.
I'm in. I love money.
But then it's now what? Because there's a lot of I hate to say this, guys, but there's a lot of guys out there. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay, Captain of the Guard. What do we do? You're equipped for this situation, right?
So I'm not an expert on the local folklore and legends, but maybe Sneasel. Nope, I'm not saying any more than I already have. And he crosses his arms. And the Magmar kind of sighs. And the grandma, please, we just want to all make it out safely. Don't you want that for us? I'm not certainly dying for some kid I don't know. I don't care how much gold is in it for me.
Can I lunge? Can I lunge at him to make him flinch, to scare him and intimidate him for more information?
Yes, roll a d20, please. And then, Jaiden, also roll a d20 for perception, real quick for me.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 7. I'm really scary.
And the Sneasel kind of scoffs at your attempt to intimidate. And then Jaiden...
I've got 9.
All right. Well, you don't hear anything right now. That's okay. That's fine. Thank you for
I
that.
sure don't. In fact, I'm getting even more comfortable.
All right. Well, the Sneasel clearly knows a little bit more than he's letting on. Just by the tone of his voice and how he's cackling here. So the Magmar comes over. It's his turn to do an intimidation check. Let's see.
I was about to beg Cade.
Ooh, we got an 18 over here. So he kind of comes up
shit.
behind and just grabs the Sneasel by the throat and says, "For the sake of protecting the prince, you will tell us everything you know." And he's kind of spitting a little fire, and as an ice type, he's not happy, and he's flailing his little legs. Let me go. I'll talk. And so he gets dropped, and then he goes, and then he turns to the entire group, because everybody here is now we're kind of all trapped in here. So the entire group just looks at the Sneasel. So he says, and as he's talking, Giwi, give me a perception check on your end, please.
That's 20.
Okay. I'll use
Wait,
that.
no. I said I'm rolling a d20. It's
Yes.
a 2. It's a 2, by the way.
You as
Sorry.
well do
I
not
think
hear
we're
anything.
fucked. I think we're actually fucked.
You don't hear
No.
It's a 2, by the
Man,
way.
you guys have had such ass rolls. I'm just gonna say it. The voice of God
I'm
speaks
just
in
gonna
your head.
refresh my browser real quick, just in case something funny's happening.
The Sneasel finally is like, aha! I remembered what I was gonna say before after thinking about it for 1 minute. I've heard the rumors from the local lore and legends. We bards, we know everything. We're just all so smart and all so cunning. But the story of the Winter Crest says, like I said before, the Winter King comes down on the longest night of winter, Winter's Crest, and whisks off the bad and unruly children. At this point, it just seems like he's come to pick a kid for himself to feast upon with his Gabite, because maybe they're hungry or something. I don't know. But it is known in the local legend and folklore that he is banished by dawn's break, and sunrise will be salvation for those who are in his line of sight. So from that, I can infer, as a devilishly smart bard, that if we are to survive this, we must make it until sunrise. We can either
How
hold
the heck are we gonna do that? What time is it? Is there a pokey clock?
Yeah, where's the pokey clock?
Give me a nature check, Swallet.
Ooh, I have a +7 to that, so no problem. Here you go. Chuck it out.
We've got our best soldier checking the time.
It's a 24.
That is a 24. All right. Well, you see that you have about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour until sunrise. And right now it's been about maybe 10, 15 minutes until, since that Garchomp out there had, screamed to give the kid to him. So it seems like, yeah, dawn's going to come a little bit after the time's up time. So the Magmar, hearing this information, he says, can you tell us, Swallet, when is sunrise for us? I have an idea, or 2 or 3.
Yeah, looking out this window here, gazing up at the stars, I'm gonna give it about a pokey hour.
A pokey. And as you look out the window, you just see all of the Gabite, and they're just all
Oh yeah, by the way, there's a lot of them out there. We're fucked if we try to fight. So
We gotta be reproducing as we speak.
So our options are to either stay here and hole ourselves up until dawn comes, or potentially find a way out. But as he starts saying that, Giwi, you can hear some kind of from maybe around here. You hear something not natural.
What the fuck is that? I listen. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Are they trying to get in here? Are they trying to break through the walls?
Yeah, you hear a soft tinkle of glass breaking, and then there is on the floor above. So they're on the second floor now.
Oh fuck! I was gonna suggest we go upstairs, we sneak out on the roof, but maybe we could sneak out a side window or something. We can just get the fuck out, make them think that we're in here. And then just sneak out through the bushes very quietly.
Wait, I have an idea. Okay, so can I, since I can fly, can I quickly grab some props like this this pie or something, and then like quickly fly out the window and make like be a decoy.
Okay, hang on one sec.
Holy shit, there's so many. They're having babies out there.
Oh, they're like, I
Dude.
thought they were just on the right side. They are they're surrounding
Okay.
the establishment.
War never changes.
How the heck
never
are we gonna
been
get
to
out?
war.
Guy, okay, I'll make a distraction. I'll distract. I'll grab like some of these bed sheets, stuff up with pillows and stuff, and then I'll make it look like I'm taking the kid out, and then maybe some of them will follow me, and it'll make an opening for you guys to escape into the bushes or something. How about that?
To build off of that, what if we had a live decoy instead to make it a little bit more believable?
Alive.
Which one of us is the most baby-esque, young prince-esque, princely?
Well,
if you
there's,
will?
I'm looking at a little Sneasel right here who's giving us a lot of lip and attitude, and maybe he would be a good candidate.
You're right.
You know,
Wait,
they
that
are
would be
kind of the
awesome.
same height. Yeah, they are kind of the same height.
I am not dying for some kid, and I'm not gonna be a decoy for some kid. So he kind of jumps off of the table, hating this idea, and he jumps immediately behind the Charcadet, grabs him in his arms.
Oh, shit!
And he's got sharp pointed claws right at his throat. He's like, "You keep back, keep away from me. If it means I get to live, this kid's going out to the Winter King. I don't care what happens. I'm not dying for anybody. I'm not getting hurt for anybody. Screw all you guys."
Dude, this bard fucking sucks. Play a song.
Can I throw an
Boo,
apple at
tomatoes.
him? Can I throw my apple at him to try and knock him out?
give me an
kids.
athletics check. Go ahead. You do have a minus
my-
1 to that
Yeah,
athletics.
I know. I'm looking at that now. I rolled a 17.
Okay, so you
Ooh.
pew, bonk, it smacks the Sneasel right upside the head. He goes, "Gah!" And he kind of falls over, and the Charcadet. Oh wait, that's the wrong guy. He runs back over into the protective, area around the Magmar, and then he.
Now that the Sneasel is down, can I take this opportunity to jump and like swoop him out like this way?
you want
that
to
would be so
throw him
raw.
out? All right, give me an acrobatics check, please.
D20. 18!
All right.
Nice.
Can you
Finally.
please describe how you would like to do this next little action of yours?
I'd
your
like
idea.
to jump up from the table and flap my giant wings and do like a little like swing momentum and like grab him with my little feet and take him with me out this way.
So you're both going out.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So as you do that, crash! The window breaks open, and the Gabite kind of like are startled that this huge Archaeops is flapping in the snowstorm, and there's like an unconscious Sneasel in her claws. But they can't really see too well. You know, they have glowing eyes, but they're not really nocturnal visioned. So a couple of them just like immediately start running after you, and you kind of just keep flying away in the woods. So for now, we'll just say like a fair amount of them have gone over here. So a couple of them are now out of sight, out of mind. They're trying to chase you down in the woods because they think you have the little kid.
I walk out to the window that's now open, and I yell at the top of my lungs, "Take the prince away! Go as fast as you can with the prince, who you have and are holding. Don't get caught by the Gabites."
All right, so a fair amount of them have now been cleared out. And then the wind is blowing in from this broken glass window pane right here.
It's chilly. I step back towards the fire.
All right, and then there's a couple of Gabite now on the top floor, but some of them did hear the glass breaking. So now we got a couple of them starting to poke their heads in. They're like,
Oh my god, they just recreate instantly.
There's so many of them.
there are more than you guys can see. It's like light around the cabin.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
There are a lot.
Guys,
So organized.
we should burn this place to the ground so there's
I
nothing
was
left
just
of them.
about to say the same thing.
Okay,
Magmar.
guys, that's
Sorry,
get on
insane.
it.
No, not my inn! Don't burn my precious into the ground, please!
Do you see what your inn is surrounded by? You're screwed either way. You got insurance on this place, right?
Wait, you do
please,
have insurance,
please.
You have
right?
Poke
You have-
State
Calm
Farm or
down,
something?
Calm down. the Delcatty is like trying to have order even when there's like Gabite breaking in the roof, and there's Gabite over here, and there's Gabite over here. You get a Gabite, they get a Gabite, everybody gets a Gabite. It's Gabite Palooza around here. There's so many.
I'm wondering, can we barricade ourselves in, and then Innkeeper, where does that thing underneath the bar go? Is it only for your hardest stuff, or does it lead anywhere?
He's kind of trembling in fear. You might need to persuade the innkeep a little more.
I want to go up to the innkeeper and like rub their back.
Aww. All right, give me a D20. Let's see how effective that is.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's
touch me,
reaped
touch
out.
me. He like smacks you away with his tail. Great try, Smith. I appreciate the effort. But the Magmar like raises his hand. He says, "I second that, young ogre pawn. That is a sound idea. If we would be willing to barricade, maybe we can buy ourselves a little bit of time. Your Archeops friend was very brave, and I'm grateful they took that bastard Sneasel away, but we need to try and barricade ourselves." So the Delcatty nods, tries to start bringing chairs over. The Greedent is still kind of cowering in fear, but he'll come over and he'll try and start barricading the front door. Delcatty's gonna come over and try and barricade the window. Charcadet's just gonna stand there and poke his fingers together awkwardly. He's like,
nice.
Useless.
Yeah, because we just use the chairs and the tables and the barrel to just barricade everything, I think.
I guess so.
It almost lines up. If we use the chairs for the doors, and then we have the barrel for the front door over here where we came in through, the 2 tables for the 2 windows, and then a 3rd table for the broken window that the 4 Gabites are out. I guess we could put the 4th table at the start of the stairs, but I'm going to pretend we already are good on that. That would maybe work, you know?
I'll tell you what. I have some oil on me, as it turns out. Okay. So I can walk up to the stairs and drench them in oil, so if anyone comes, they'll slip and bonk their heads.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Now we're laying down traps when you couldn't sense any before.
Yes. I am the trap maker.
All right. Giwi, give me a perception roll real quick.
8.
All right. Swalla, give me a perception roll.
17.
From when you go over here to start laying down oil on the stairs, you can kind of smell a little bit of like burnt smell, maybe like a smoke. You can see a little bit of smoke coming up here. I think maybe the Gabite heard your plan and they're starting to burn the place down.
Okay,
I think they're trying to smoke you guys out. So the Delcatty tries to barricade and at least hold off a little bit, but the Gabite claws come in and they yoink her out. No!
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
This is going terribly.
This is going bad.
She got grabbed. So one of the Gabites like pokes his head in and says, "We'll exchange the kid for the old bat. So hurry up and give him over to us."
Well,
No,
that's
that's not-
stupid.
They carry
That doesn't. Yeah.
The old lady has had a full life, and the kid is just a kid. Like, let's be so real here.
Exactly.
You could just have her.
Check the values.
Did you say? She's like not ready.
Sorry,
to
I didn't think you would be able to hear that, if I'm being honest. My
I
bad.
don't, unless you're the heir to a powerful throne, we're gonna keep our end of that bargain.
I mean, not even that. Do you even have a will with my name in it? No? I'm with the kid.
I do have ink and parchment and a pen if you want to just write down a new will real quick, and then maybe I'll consider it.
The Greedent looks up, can't believe that these two are writing a will in the middle of his inn now burning and broken windows and Gabites threatening to come in at every angle and surround the. I mean, they're already surrounded, but like he's kind of breathing heavily at this point. He's just rocking back and forth. He's so distraught right now.
Somebody please calm the Greedent down and figure out if there's a way out, because I clearly can't rub anybody's back. Somebody else has to.
I'm gonna go over. I'm going over. I'm going to try my hand. If we need to figure out a way out of here and he's not telling us. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to go with intimidation. I grab him by the throat.
Hold on,
Where the fuck is the exit? Where is the exit? Where is it? We're gonna burn your bar to the ground. They're gonna burn your bar to the ground. How the fuck do we get out of here?
He's trying to talk as you're shaking.
I was trying to see what stat I have more points in. It's intimidation.
The greeting points with his tail. Trapdoor, 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 trapdoor.
That was the answer all along?
Yes.
What's down there?
So if you guys are like going towards the where he's pointing at the bar, suddenly through the barricade, the Gabite really don't see that as much of a challenge. They're gonna start trying to break in, and a couple of them are trying to come down the stairs. Whee! But they like slip and fall. This one slips and falls and catches an ember and is now on fire.
Oh my god, this bar is fucked.
Yeah, this is like,
It was so nice. It was such a nice
So-
bar.
where did the bar owner or the innkeeper say where the trapdoor was?
He was pointing over at the
over
bar
here.
area.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna grab the kid and start heading for the trapdoor right now.
All right. Smith, give me a strength check to see if you can throw that door open.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
All right, so you're able to use an ivy cudgel and wrap around the little metal handle, and a dark tunnel is right here. And the kid's a little scared. He's like, I want to go down there. And then the Magmar basically grabs him by the hand and hops down first. And from the light that the Magmar's tail casts off, we can see that it's pretty safe down there. So he calls up, follow me! We can lose them down here! So the greeting comes and hops over.
I'm following suit. I'm going down that hole.
Bye, Jaiden, I guess.
Bye.
I'm sure
we-
we'll find her somewhere out there in the woods.
Whoa.
Oh.
Now we're in
Oh
here.
no. It's
Wait,
just
where are
us
we?
three.
We may have locked ourselves
Wait.
in a little bit.
The trapdoor is still wide open, and you can hear the sounds of the Gabite like roaring as they like storm the inn. They kind of are a little impatient. The king gave you guys an hour, and he's kind of fucking with y'all and going in early.
That's terrible. Can we close the door behind us? Can someone do that?
Give me a strength check, one of yez. Who wants to do it?
I'm
Who's the
very
strongest?
here.
Cade?
I only have 11 strength.
I have 8 strength,
Oh.
but I opened the door, so like.
Giwi, how
you know,
strong are
maybe-
you?
I have 13 strength. You want me to?
Oh, yeah,
you want me to?
And
Yeah.
as you guys are trying to decide who closes the door, one of the Gabite comes down and
Hey.
he kind of stumbles and falls down, and then he crashes into this barrel. So one of them managed to get in, but he's like starting to shake himself off. And
We
Can I
should
try
still
and close the
it.
door? Can I?
Yes.
Can I do that?
yes, D20. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna just. I'll do that now. 16.
All right, you managed to quickly shut the trap door before he could call out, "Hey, they're down here!" But he's like a one-man show now. He's like growling. He's like baring his little claws, and the Charcadet kind of stands there. Magmar gets in front of him protectively, and the Gabite looks ready to maybe looks a little ready to fight.
Let's kill him.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
initiative
kill
Finish
him.
this guy, and then
Initiative
find
check,
an
please.
exit, maybe.
Yes, I think that would be a wise idea, but we can do a really, really quick initiative.
I got a 9.
Okay.
I got a 5.
I got an 8.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
We'll say Magmar is protecting the little Charcadet, and he's just kind of there. Gabite, what turn are you gonna roll? Surely you can. Fucking nat 1? Are you kidding? Okay,
Yes.
so Gabite is
Oh
gonna
my
go last, I guess. All right.
Awesome.
Your guys' bad luck with dice rolls has spread to me. All right, so Cade, you are up first to attack. Giwi, you are on standby. You got one guy. Surely you guys can beat this fella up. Come on now.
I'll use a good old-fashioned poison spray.
All right, D20 to see if you hit.
I got a 19.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And 2d12, that's a 3. And a 7, so 10 damage.
All right, 10 damage. And then roll your D12 again to see if he gets poisoned.
Oh, right. 3, no.
All right, he does not get poisoned. So he did 10 points of damage. He took a poison spray right to the face, and he kind of throws his claws up, trying to prevent the acid from going in his eyes. But he takes a fair bit of damage, so
Good.
Great,
Oh, and
great
of course
first
I
attack.
walk up and I smack him for my bonus action.
For your bonus action, all right. Another D20,
Slap him?
please. Just on the face.
17.
Oh, that definitely is gonna hit.
Hell yeah. And then I do 1 bludgeoning. That
Yes.
I don't
All
even
right,
roll.
so-
It just does 1
Yep,
damage.
it just minus 1 extra point of damage. Nice job.
I slap
Alright.
him upside the head.
And then his head kind of bonks back against the wall, and he takes an extra 2 points of damage because of that. Nice job.
Yes.
Great,
Oh my
great
God.
job. You guys are kind of, when it's like a 3v1, y'all are crazy.
We finally get to spill blood here today.
All right, and then we're gonna need Giwi up to attack, and Smith, you are on standby.
Okay, I take out my gun again.
All right,
Oh my
let's see if you
God.
can shoot
This
him point
time-
blank.
I'm at point blank. He's backed into a corner. I close one eye. What do I roll?
Giwi, you're gonna roll a d20. If you get a 20, you just one hit KO him.
I got a 9.
That is not
Damn.
great. Your gun, you try and fire your shotgun from behind, but you miss. Sad to say.
Guys, I don't think the gun is working for me.
Surely at least the Gabite is a little scared though, right?
Yeah, he's kind of getting. I mean, he did get a little. I think the gunshot like right next to his head. Some of the shrapnel rolled off and kind of smacked him in the head. Give me 1d4 roll to see how much damage he took from that.
All right. Oh, he took 4. You know what? He took 4.
He took 4. All right, so a big rock
Hey.
clunk hits him in the head from where you missed with your shotgun. So you didn't quite Oko him, but you did a fair amount with the shrapnel. So that's a job well done. The Magmar says, "Nice shot, great job."
Oh my God, thanks.
Smith, you are up to attack, and then the Gabite will be on standby.
Okay, I wanna use I wanna use Zin Headbutt on this guy.
All right, give me a d20.
I rolled a 14.
That does hit. Meets it, beats it. So go ahead and for your damage attack with the Zen Headbutt, we're just gonna do 2d8s.
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Ooh, that is 14 points of damage. That is awesome. So you kind of launch yourself off the dirt ground, and like catch this Gabite square in the gut.
Yeah, no, head first right into the stomach.
What is that? You said 16 point. Oh my gosh. All right. This Gabite is like after one round, he's kind of swaying on his feet back and forth, and he looks like if you sneezed on him, he's probably not gonna make it. So he's like, but then from out of nowhere, the Magmar comes up before the Gabite can attack. And we're gonna see if he can unleash a flamethrower to finish this guy off for causing so much trouble and trying to hurt his little charge, his prince. Oh, the Magmar rolled an 18. Now I roll good. So Magmar unleashes this flamethrower, and for good measure, he slashes at the Gabite with his claws, and out from the Gabite comes this
my
huge
God.
blood
It's filled
splatter.
with blood.
And he
This
just
dude's dead.
he just collapses on the floor. He's fucking dead, bro. Magmar has had his revenge against all of the Gabite who've tried to hurt and scare his son. Great job, everybody!
If I'm the son, I'm
Close your
scared
eyes,
right
little
now
prince.
anyway.
It's gruesome.
All right, hang on.
I'm so glad Jaiden didn't have to see this. This would have been really bad.
I'm like, guys?
I want to like turn to the greeting and ask, how do we get out of here?
Give me a persuasion check to see if he can stop shaking in his boots, because he's still terrified out of his mind. D20.
Oh wait, sorry, I rolled 2. I'm gonna go with the first one, which was a 10.
Yeah, so the Greedin kind of opens his eyes, and you can see tears in his eyes and snot running down his nose. He's had enough. His inn is probably burning above and is being ransacked by more Gabite than he's ever seen before. The way out, it should be the tunnel. And he's sobbing.
Great.
All right, gang, we have our way out.
Let's
so
get the heck out of here.
someone pick this crying baby up, and let's take the child and the Magmar, and let's get out of here.
Oh wait,
I,
before anything else, I want to break the ladder that we came down.
Ooh, give me a strength check to see if you can do that. Actually,
Or
no,
rather, can I use Firebolt to burn it?
that's a
Does that-
great idea. Give me a d20 to see if it burns super quick or if it's gonna take us some time to burn.
I got a +7 is 19.
That fire just incinerated that ladder like hot water. It's like a drop of water on like a hot pan. It's incinerated in a split second. So pretend it's not there anymore.
Great.
Great.
All right,
Wait,
so-
I quickly check to see if there's anything that this guy dropped.
Oh,
This dead guy.
The dead guy. All right.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check. D20.
All right.
Just
Just see if
pillaging
there's anything we can pick
everything.
up.
You know,
It's a 6.
The Gabite's pockets are empty, sadly, but there are some barrels behind you. You know, the Green's like looking over some of his goods. You know, he knows it'll be safe here from the fire. Maybe he can come back later. So he comes down the tunnel. The Magmar's lighting the way with his tail. He's kind of leading the pack. So they're all kind of up here right now in the tunnel.
All right. Let's just get out of here. Greedent, where's the secret exit to this secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel this way.
This guy's pathetic.
Through the mountains. We
love
will
this
go
guy.
in the secret tunnel. Yay. Okay.
That's my favorite Pokey show.
You guys have popped out from the hidden tunnel, and you are now out of a well. So you guys have made it safely out of the secret exit. You can see the Delcatty is still alive, shaking in her boots and surrounded by horde upon horde of Gabite. And then I'm not sure if you guys are zoomed out, but over here where the trees are, this is like the first line of Gabite. In the distance, you can see the burning in the green and just he's like starting to blubber a little bit, maybe a little bit too loudly. But there is like a pretty big horde of Gabite still there. But you guys have made it out of the inn.
Can they see us behind this?
No, they
Oh,
cannot.
shit, we have to save the old. She's lived a long life.
We don't
Probably
need
doesn't
to
have any
save.
We
money.
don't have to do anything.
Okay, you know what? I've had enough of you. I cast yawn. I put you to sleep.
Nice.
And I have that. There we go.
Oh no.
Wow,
Is
didn't
he
have to roll or
snoring?
nothing.
He snores so
Maybe
loud.
he's snoring so loud.
Just
What
chuck
do we
him back
do?
down the well.
Can we put him back in
Okay.
the well?
Okay,
Yeah.
I need a combined strength check of Scallopede and Swallet to see if you guys can lift him back up and throw him down the well.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
I got a
Rolled an
19.
18.
All right, so the three of you manage to pick up the Greedent, and then he goes plop back down the well. But then his snoring... It's
Oh
like
my
echoing
Oh my god, it's echoing. It's echoing.
going out of the well now, and all of the Gabites suddenly turn their heads, and they know you guys are there now.
Ah, sheesh.
God.
The Magmar cries out, "Can you please tell me how much time we have left until sunrise? Maybe we can stall this out. The legend said they flee at sunrise. Can you do a check, please?" He's like, he's panicking.
Let me check. That's a cool 21. Yeah,
21.
I got the time right here, and the time
Oh.
is. And I think about it very hard while God provides me the answer.
You like in your inner mechanisms of your mind are told that in 20 minutes time the sun will rise. If you guys can
Jeez.
last that long, you may just be able to escape alive and the prince safe.
What do we do? Do we book it?
We could go down the hole again.
We just jump right back down.
All right.
Wait, first of all, can I scan the night sky? If I can possibly see Jaiden flying around somewhere?
Yes, go ahead. Give me another nature check.
I got a 24.
All right. So you
Oh
can kind of
shit!
you can kind
You
of
see me before I see you.
All right, so you see Jaiden just flopping her wings. She's battling against the wind of the snow, but you can tell that that sunrise is inevitable and will happen soon. But the Alpha Garchomp, having heard the commotion of the well, he now knows that you guys have escaped. And he is not too happy that you guys are trying to get away with his chosen prey. So he lets out this terrible roar that shakes out against the entire earth, and he calls forth his minions. First, the minions, they do away with the Delcatty. She's just neck snap. She's gone. Don't have to worry about her no more.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I
it
didn't
took
think
too
they
long.
would do it.
They mean business. These guys
playing.
are
Neck
done.
snapped.
this is the final stand that you guys will have. I don't know if you guys can beat this Garchomp and all of the minions, or if you guys just need to hold out long enough and not die for 20 minutes. Make your choice on what you would like to do. The Garchomp is like getting his minions ready. They're squaring up and ready to attack.
Guys, maybe if we just take down the big guy, the other ones won't know what to do and they'll just leave, right? Like, what if we just focus our efforts on the Garchomp? He doesn't look like that. I mean, he's pretty big. He's pretty big, but he doesn't like, you know. Maybe they'll just give up.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what. It seemed like they're following him, so.
Aren't they like weak to fire? Couldn't we just like have this like captain do his shit?
They're weak to
They're
ice.
technically not.
I mean,
fire.
okay. If I'm gonna be real, we could just go into the hole so if they do chase us, like it's like in a single file.
It's a dead end. It's a dead end.
Cornering ourselves.
I'm not going in there. I dive into the bushes. I hide. I'll attack from in here. You guys, let's get some strategic spacing. I hide in the bushes.
Geez.
So it looks
Okay.
the Garchomp sees you hide in the bushes, and he sees you guys over here. His minions, for now, they're kind of standing back and watching their king do his thing, and he lets out a roar and he starts initiative. We're gonna enter our final battle of the night, and we are going as soon as we get initiative. I'm gonna put 20 minutes on the clock, and you guys have 20 minutes to live or take him out. So let me,
Okay, here we go.
everybody, give me initiative rolls, please.
I got a
Oh,
3.
initiative rolls.
All right.
Oh man.
Cade has a 3.
I got
I
I got a
12.
19.
Wait,
19.
we got a 3, and then Smith, you had a 19.
Yeah.
All right, Jaiden, what do you have?
I got 12.
12. Awesome. Jaiden, 12. And then the Magmar, he says, "Prince, stand back. I will protect you. I will join this fight." And then the Garchomp. He rolled a 17. So this is going to be awesome.
Someone's dying.
Someone's dying. All right, so Jaiden, you are allowed to come back at any point. You're kind of in the air and flying, but we are going to have Smith start up first, and then the Garchomp will be next on standby.
Okay, I'm gonna use my water cudgel on the big Garchomp.
All right, roll a d20 to see if you can hit him.
I rolled a 19 again.
That is going to hit.
Oh my god.
You're gonna do 2 d8s.
Okay. I rolled a 1 and an 8.
All right, this I'm gonna forewarn y'all. He's a chunky lad, so be prepared.
I'm now going to dash into the bushes.
All right, so your Ivy Cudgel lashes out, and
Hey,
you
what's
smack the Garchomp on the ankles, and he like huffs in annoyance. But you did cut him up a little bit, so that's a job well done. But with the quick dash, he
Yes.
kind of is looking around for you. What was that tickle I felt? He doesn't see you no more. So that was a great first attack. You chipped away a little bit at his damage, borrowed some time. Great job. Would you like to do anything else before the end of your turn, Smith?
Nah, I'm gonna sit in here. I'm scared.
All right, so we have the Garchomp up, and then Magmar will be immediately after, so y'all can just sit still for a hot second. Garchomp lets out another terrible roar, and he is going to go in for a bite attack against Swalot.
Go!
And that is going to be a 19. So Swalot, you're gonna need a. You guys are gonna start taking some hits here. So make sure you watch your HP and just start subtracting points. All right, so that is a 1 and a 3, and then +6 for his legendary. Him being big boss guy. So that is going to be 9 points of damage against the Swalot. He reaches down. He just takes a big old chomp out of your sludgy body.
9, damn. I was 37 to 28.
Yeah, he hits kind of hard.
I hope you like the taste, Buster.
All right, but that's going to be it for Mr. Garchomp's turn. So Magmar is up to attack. Jaiden, you are going to be on standby up next.
Woo!
So Magmar unleashes his flamethrower upon the Garchomp. Let's see if this can hit. That is a 7, so the flamethrower tries to hit the Garchomp, but boop, he just jumps right over it, and he goes, damn it. All right, that's pretty much it for
Damn.
Magmar. Jaiden, you are up to attack, and Cade, you are on standby.
I'm gonna swoop in from the sky, and I'm gonna come in front of him, and I want to use my supporting move of Tailwind to try and push everyone back and slow them down.
Like all of these guys right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll bring down their speed, or bring up our speed.
Can you roll me a d20 to tell me how strong those winds are going to be?
Okay, come on, dice. No, I'm gonna kill.
Are they weighted in the wrong
4.
direction?
You 4?
It's a 4.
All right. Well, you're going to roll another d20.
Okay. And it's it's a 1.
Oh no.
All right. So the Tailwind managed to push some of them back. So you managed to push the Garchomp back. So now he's got to move again in order to do some attacking. So you managed to push a couple of the Horde away too, but they're just kind of there.
Pretty crazy you push back that much on a nat 1.
Yeah, I mean, the 4 + 1 is a 5. Great up for Jaiden. You did manage to push him back, so now he's got to stomp forward a little bit with his big stompers. Would you like to do anything else now that you're here and back in the action?
Am I able to pull off a scary face
Yeah.
to lower their speed as well?
Yes, go ahead. Give me a d20.
D20. Come on, I already rolled a 1. I have to roll a 20 now.
You have
It's
to.
just math. It's 3!
Oh.
So you try and go grrr, but the Garchomp, he's gonna see if we can roll higher than a 3 and see if he can scary face you in return. Uno reversing the scary face. All right, Mr. Garchomp has rolled an 18, so he
How?
he snarls at you
Fuck.
with
Oh my
big,
God.
glowing, glaring red eyes. And Jaiden, let's see. You are now going to move after Cade on the next turn. You have lost your
Damn.
speed.
I thought I was gonna do something.
It was
Hey,
a noble
hey.
effort.
You can always you can try again next turn. You still got some time to kill. All right, Cade, you are up to attack, and Jaiden, actually, you are technically next in the lineup because now you move after Cade.
Yay!
So
Okay, well, if I put the big guy to sleep with my sleep ability as well, then that should make things a lot easier. So I'll try to put him to sleep with sleep.
all right, let me see here.
I don't know how to roll for it. It just says Wisdom 15.
All right, so I need to make a Wisdom saving throw. I need to roll a 15 or higher in order to stay awake. So, little yawn comes puffing my way up, and let's see if I can survive this. I rolled a 2.
Yes!
So you know what that means.
Nighty-night, bub.
Holy shit, he's sleeping.
Let's just fucking jump this guy.
Let's wail on him.
Well,
All
won't
right.
he wake up if we hit him?
So we'll say for argument's sake, because I'm so big and I have so much HP, your guys' hits are not going to wake me up. I have to roll a saving throw in order to wake up. So you guys got
Okay.
about 10 minutes left to before the
all
sun
right,
comes up.
for my other action, so I started this with 10 pounds of oil, and I used a little bit on the staircase. I want to run over and douse him with oil. More oil. Just throw it all over his body.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. That sounds good.
And then
Let-
I'll turn to the Magmar and say, "You know what to do, wink."
Wink. But I have to wait for my turn.
Yes, well, when it's your turn, wink, wink.
Wink, wink. All right. Jaiden, you are up to attack, and Giwi, you are on standby.
I'm here to try again.
Yay.
Oh, let's go.
Let's see here. I want to try and Tailwind again. I don't think it was a bad idea. I just need to warm up first.
Go for it.
It's a 20!
Oh, net 20!
Let's go.
Nice.
The tailwind comes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh at a faster and faster pace. And then all of a sudden, you got, instead of a tailwind, we got a tornado.
Oh my God.
We got a tornado coming in and sweeping
Whoa.
up all of the gabite.
Oh my!
And guys, you know what?
I don't even know how I did that.
It looks to me like we got something like a Sharknado on our hands.
Oh my god.
So they're all getting swept up and caught in here, and they're taking damage from the wind. Bang 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 bang.
Damn, tailing kind of good.
They're not having a good time. But the Sharknado will surely keep them busy for the rest of the 8 minutes until the sun comes up.
Okay,
Great
so-
job, Jaiden. You redeemed yourself.
Woo!
Would you also like to try and hit the big guy?
No, I'm so surprised by the tailwind that I forget to do anything.
All right, Giwi, you are up to attack, and Smith, you are on standby.
I think while he's down, we should poison him. I get out my gun for a third time.
What's wrong with you?
It's time, motherfucker. I square up.
D20, please.
Don't miss again.
I won't. It's 16.
All right, that definitely is going to hit him.
Ooh.
So I need you to give me two. What did we say? You know what? We're going to say 2 D6s or actually 2 D12s for damage, and then
Okay.
roll a third D12 to see if you actually poison him while he's asleep.
2 D12s for damage.
Yes.
Okay, that's 3, 8, and then what was the last one?
Roll one more D12. If it's an even number, you are going to poison him.
It's a 9.
So sadly, Garchomp does not get poisoned, but he does take a fair amount of poison sting damage. So he
I'll take it.
snarfles in his sleep, but he's still out cold. Ooh, sounds good. Smith, you are up to attack, and then the Garchomp is going to be on standby.
Okay, cool. I mean, then I would just use my water cudgel again.
All right, D20, please.
I rolled a 14.
All right, that is sadly not going to hit it. This guy has a really high armor class, so you try and do an Ivy Cudgel thrashing on him, but it kind of hits the snow. But because he is asleep, you get to try one more time to see if you can hit a still target. I believe in you.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Okay. I rolled a 16 this time.
That is going to hit. So your Ivy Cudgel, we need 2. We'll do 2 D12s of damage because he's kind of incapacitated right now. Let's see what you can
Ooh.
get.
I rolled a 15 total.
15 total. Wow, that is going to do
Yeah,
big
5 and a 10.
big PP damage. Bam, bam, bam. Ivy Cudgel slams down and hits this Garchomp in the knees, and he kind of flinches in his sleep. You know, that did a really good amount of damage. Nice job, Ogre Pog. That is really wonderful.
Yippee.
All right. So Garchomp is kind of he's snurfling and snarfling. He's hearing and feeling all of the pain. Let's see if we can roll a 15 or higher to get out of this sleep. He doesn't realize he's also been covered in oil just yet. So
Dude, he's greased up.
that is going to be an 11. So he stays fast asleep.
El Ripozo.
All right, Magmar is up next. Cade, you are on standby.
Yeah,
So the
do it, Magmar, do it.
Wink, says the Magmar, and he gathers up all of his strength and unleashes the biggest flamethrower that he can. Let's see if he can actually hit this thing. I rolled a fucking 2, so he misses. He misses
no.
completely.
You idiot.
Magmar, I'm taking my wink back.
That's pretty much it for Magmar's turn. Cade, you're up to attack, and then Jaiden, you're on standby.
Okay,
You guys
Magmar,
got about 3
let me
minutes
show
left.
you how it's done, because I have Firebolt, we'll call it Flamethrower. So I charge up my Mighty Flame Breath, and I roll a 19.
Oh, that is definitely going to hit. So, Cade, let's see what you do for your fire damage.
And I do 2
D10s. You're going to actually do 4 D10s because he's doused in oil.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
That is... What did I get? 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1. That's a grand total of 17 damage.
So this Garchomp has now suffered immense burns and is very, very damaged. The oil is now burned up, having Quad effectively, singed and burned his scales. Great
Huzzah.
job. Great fire attack. All right.
That's how it's done, Magmar.
Jaiden, you are up to attack, and this Garchomp is kind of, even though he's conked over asleep, He still has quite a bit of fight left in him. If you want to keep trying to punch him down with the HP.
Oh, Arceus willing.
Okay, then I'll use Dragon Claw, the super effective attack.
Super effective. Let's see if you can hit him.
I'd love to know if I could hit this guy.
I believe.
The sleeping guy.
D20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
16 meets it, beats it. You are going to use... We're going to do... we're going to actually roll 2 D20s for your Dragon Claw attack.
Ooh. 5 and 10, which is 15.
15 points of damage with the Dragon Claw. Choo-choo! Across this Garchomp's belly. He kind of roars in his sleep. Great job. All right. I think I did my math right. Awesome. So, would you like to do a follow-up attack, or you pretty good at pummeling this guy? What do you want to do?
I'm fine.
All right. Giwi, you're up next, and then Smith, you're on standby. Guys, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock before sunrise. Maybe you guys can beat this guy up.
I know Dawn is coming. I want to use a powerful attack. I want to go do Mega Horn.
All right.
I'm charging up. I'm ready to sucker punch him out of the bushes.
D20. Let's go.
A 20! Let's go!
Net 20, baby! Woo! Let's go! All right, Giwi, I need you to roll 2 D12s for me.
12 and 12. We got a 2 and a 7.
All right, 2 and 7 is 9 points of damage. That is going to be... All right, so that's pretty good. So the Garchomp, he's kind of swaying on his feet, but the first rays of sun have started to barely peek over, and, you know... All of a sudden, he's awake. The sun has woken him up, and he growls down. He's like covered in burns and blisters and bruises and bumps, but he roars at you guys, and he's swaying on his feet. But maybe, just maybe, if Smith can land one more attack, he could go down before he has a chance to unleash a pretty powerful move to try and take you all out at once.
We've got to kill this guy before the sun rises.
All right.
We're doing a water cudgel.
The time is up. The sun has come out. So the Garchomp is like, he sees the sun and he turns his back and tries to run away. But because he's fleeing, this is an attack of opportunity for Smith. Ooh. So if you want to try and get one more hit in to take him out while he's fleeing from the sun, like a little baby man, you know.
Aim for his ankles.
I'm going to hit him, and I rolled an 18.
That is definitely going to hit. So roll 2 D20s for me, because the sun's out. He's definitely a lot weaker than before.
2 D20s? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so I rolled a nat 20 and then an 11.
All
right. My god.
SunflowerSmith, describe the final attack. Finish this up for us, pretty please.
All right, I'm jumping branch from branch here, like this, hopping up. I do a little, hold on, bear with me here, hold on. I do a little flip, and then I'm gonna strike him with my, I don't even, the little, it's the same thing that Yamato has, a little, like, Oni little, I don't know, club. I'm boinking him on the head, all nasty, like it looks really cool, use your imagination. And then I'm jumping back down to the nearest branch.
The strike comes down on the Garchomp's head, and with a terrible roar, he falls over dead. He is no longer. The Winter King is no longer. And the Garchomps are still in their Sharknado, but they are carried away by the wind. They're all gone now. I don't want to hide all of them. So let's just pretend they're all gone. We can only see this part. Yay! You guys did it!
Woo!
You defeated the Garchomp by putting him to sleep and wailing on a sleeping guy, and you saved the little prince, and you escaped everything. The Sneasel, who knows what happened to him? Who knows? The poor Delcatty grandma died.
Poor Delcatty. I walk over to the Delcatty and I pay my respects.
Oh my god.
I say, I'm sorry, Delcatty. It's just, it wasn't a part of the plan. I give her proper burial.
I say, don't bother. She does not have anything in her pockets. Don't worry about it.
Give me an investigation check real quick, Cade.
17.
You notice that the Delcatty's not actually dead. She was just faking being dead so that she wouldn't get hurt.
What? Oh my gosh, you're alive, Grandma. It's okay. Come back to us. Don't go into the light.
It's over?
It's all over.
Is everybody okay? She kind of walks
no,
with you.
Sneasel's probably dead. Our Archeops is traumatized so much that she can barely speak right. Oh yeah, I guess there's that too. We threw a man down a well.
Wait, so did Kate almost bury this woman alive?
Yeah.
It's a
Glad that
it's a
you
good thing I am
checked.
very perceptive.
All
Probably
right.
should have started by like checking for a pulse or something, but
The Magmar comes and like shakes each of your hands / your horn / your wing / hand. Thank you all so much for defending our prince and getting rid of all of these foul monsters. We will be sure once we are home to the Flame Kingdom that you each receive 500 gold each.
wow.
Whoa.
Only
Yay. All right, well that is gonna do it. Congratulations, you guys made it to the end of the one shot. Yay!
We're heroes.
But yeah, you guys did wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me on the one shot. You guys, like I said, you guys all played beautifully and you bounced off each other so well and you did your attacks so well. Your rolls weren't great, but that's okay. Y'all still won in the end.